Hey, everybody.
You're listening to the DFL Show. On 102.1 The Edge.
Joining us in the studio, old friend of the show. We haven't seen him in a few years. Please welcome from the WWE, the recently retired Edge, everybody.
Yeah. On the edge, I had to say.
Dun, dun, dun. Very good.
All right, brother. I haven't seen you in a long time.
I'm doing great.
Yeah. You're done. You're retired. You quit.
Done.
It's over.
Well, you know, I say I retired because I wasn't given a choice. My neck, they said, we'll never clear you to wrestle again.
You broke your neck, right?
Well, I broke it in 2003. And I got surgery on it, got a plate put in it. They fused it. And then I came back for 8 more years. And finally started to feel strange. Like my arms were trembling and stuff. So they got some MRIs and they said, your neck is worse than anyone in contact sports. You're done. No choice in the matter. Which made it really easy because it's like, okay, I don't got a choice. I'm retired. Cool.
Yeah. So you don't have to do a Brett Favre and go.
Exactly. But here's the thing: I get Brett. I get why he does that because it's like, you know what? I'm still okay. If I got the right team around me, I could probably do this. So I get where he's coming from, but I didn't have to go through that. Thankfully, it was just like, that's it. All right, no choice.
Did you get his little small pecker? Did you see that?
Thankfully, I have not got Brett Favre's pecker in any way.
Let me ask you, what is it? What happened to your neck there? Did you get a bit of a stinger, or is it cracked? Is it fused? What's wrong?
No, it's a little bit more than that. Well, I got the plate in there because I ruptured C5 to C7. So what happened after the plate's in there is the discs on either side slam off of that plate every time you saw me get slammed.
Oh.
So what has happened now is I have no spinal fluid left on my C4. It's gone.
It's fused altogether?
It's bone on plate. Wow. So it won't actually fuse because it's not bone on bone. And what is
making it hard to shoulder check maybe when you're driving or no?
Done.
You can't shoulder check.
No, my shoulder checking days are done. But then the worst part, I guess, it's called spinal stenosis, and what that is, your spinal column shrinks, and usually it's 70 and 80-year-olds that get it. So you're supposed to have 7 millimeters of room between on each side. I have 1 on this side and 0 on this side, so it's like my spinal cord is being pinched like a straw.
Do you ever wish maybe you just got into like accounting?
It probably might, but then I'd have arthritis in my hands from writing
and carpal tunnel, which is hard to explain at a dinner party, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So it's going to be one or the other.
I know I get phone elbow just from texting so much, you know? Yeah.
or before you had speakerphone, it was always my neck would get sore from talking like that. So,
Does it hurt all the? Are you in perpetual pain?
Not anymore.
No, you're good.
Not since I retired.
Yeah.
I'll still probably have to get neck surgery at some point, but I've been trying to put it off. Just they'll clean it out so that the pressure isn't still on my spinal cord because that's a constant. As we're talking here, it's still pinched.
Really?
It doesn't hurt, but if I were to do a certain movement, well, I'd lose feeling in my hand. So at some point, in order to, go stand up paddleboarding or kayaking and stuff, I still do that stuff. So in order to do that without the thought of, I wonder if, then I'm going to have to bite the bullet and get it done.
So are you my uncle recently retired as well, and he's now in the hardware department at Home Depot. So I'm wondering, what are you doing?
Nothing. No,
are you going to do anything else?
Actually, this summer I was out in Nova Scotia. I filmed Haven TV show. On, so I was on that. I'll be on that next season, which was a lot of fun, actually. I was going to go off the grid, grow a huge Fleet Fox's beard and have birds nesting in it. That was my plan.
And live on a farm and grow organic veggies. That's what everybody's doing now.
Well, I wasn't going to do that. I live on a mountain. I got the side of a mountain, but I got just dogs, and I was just going to go watch them run and sit there and watch the sunset. That was my plan. Yeah. And but then they called me 2 days after I retired and said, "Would you be interested in doing this?" And in hindsight, it was the best thing because I need a creative outlet.
Now, what is it exactly that you're doing? This is tomorrow night. It's SmackDown, which has made its return. Tell us about. Because, boy, what better place to do it?
Well, that was part of the selling process, because now they have to sell me on things in order to get me to come to the show. Because I really...
Oh, it's sort of like when people ask Todd and I to go places, and they'll say that we got booze and cheese plates, and we'll be there.
Booze and cheese plates for you. It was Pearl Jam tickets for me.
Yeah.
Wow.
And, I said, I'll come up if you get me Pearl Jam tickets.
Did you go yesterday or are you going today?
I'm going today.
Okay, cool.
So it was awesome because, okay, I get to see my mom, get to go see Pearl Jam, and then there's going to be an Edge appreciation night.
Is it embarrassing for you?
Very embarrassing.
Yeah, really?
I'm so embarrassed by it.
Now, did you finish off as a bad guy or a good guy?
No, good guy. I went out and, in the sunset as a good guy, and last match was at WrestleMania, and I retired as champ, and, Yeah, honestly, you couldn't write a better way to do it.
No
but
kidding.
It was by accident. So,
Perfect, man.
You got the Edge Appreciation Night. There's going to be a bunch of guys there. Of course, Trish, who's a great friend of ours, will be there as well.
Trish will be there. Brett will be there.
Is the Hitman
everyone's
coming?
coming out to appreciate me.
Oh. Well, it's good. Well, these are like, who are your best friends? Like, who are your? You're laughing at yourself.
I am. If I laugh at myself, it beats you guys to the punch. So
have we not been very respectful? Hey, trust me, I'm 38. I would love to retire too. I don't think it's gonna happen. So
lucky you.
But
well,
you get some.
My best friend Christian, because we did grow up.
You guys
together
are
up
still
in
friends?
Orangeville. Still friends.
Really?
Always will be. I mean, we grew up together in Orangeville. I mean, two guys from Orangeville that actually made it.
Big time.
You know, it's pretty cool.
They have a street named after you? Do they?
No, but
okay.
hey, but we made the Orangeville District Secondary School Hall of Fame.
Oh,
yeah, we
on
did.
That list?
I think it's just me and him.
Two guys. When you use the words "two guys from Orangeville" and you say the words "made it," that doesn't ever happen. Usually, it's two guys from Orangeville, and then the word "prison" comes to mind.
Or Johnson Controls. I did it. I made car seats.
Did you really?
Yeah,
Very
Johnson
cool.
Controls, Chrysler car seats.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do
I
now?
still have my wrist still click from the air tools.
Can I tell you something? We already feel bad enough for you. You don't need to
Yeah, I
sell
know.
us on the wrists.
How's your knee? How's your knee? Did you
My knees are okay.
Yeah, okay.
My knees are okay. It's the only thing.
Edge from WWE is Edge Appreciation Night. That is at Toronto's Air Canada Centre tomorrow night. Of course, there's a World Heavyweight Championship match there as well. Randy Orton versus Mark Henry. And you deserve all the accolades you get too, bud. Are you sad to be done? And what are you going to like? Do you have plans to start a business, or what are you going to do?
I'm not sad. I feel really good about it. Mm-hmm. And I think a part of it was knowing how bad the neck was. It's like I really have no choice in this.
Yeah.
So I'm cool with where I'm at. And thankfully it put me in a position where I can be okay and now do something that is also going to be as fun as wrestling was to me. And Haven was awesome, and that'll be something next year that I can do too. And I don't want to be one of those guys that like becomes an actor or whatever, because I'm never going to be an actor. I don't profess to be an actor, but it's an awful lot of fun. So if I could say it's a side gig, then that'd be cool.
Has it been tough for you, a little bit of a serious note, seeing all the tragedy that's happened out of the WWE and WWF in those days? Like, there's been so many unfortunate and untimely deaths, it seems like.
I think whether it be football, whether it be hockey, whether it be any kind of like full contact sport, and you see it, obviously it's sad. You know?
Yeah.
Somebody was saying in hockey recently, there's someone that's like, man, really? Jeez. You're on the road 250 days a year, and some people just don't deal with it well.
Well, I think people forget how much like effort and strength these people put into being wrestlers. Like, I mean, I know it's a bit of a joke at times, but these guys are some of the most superb athletes on the planet.
Oh yeah, look at them.
Yeah,
huge.
When you're in there, it's no joke. It's
Hurts.
it does.
Yeah.
There's no good way to fall from 10 feet in the air.
No, exactly.
They haven't figured that out
it's
yet.
into a face full of virgins.
Well, then it would be okay. Although I'd rather fall into a face full of fully experienced women than virgins, because they know what they're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought you meant more cushion.
You married? You got a girlfriend? You got kids?
Nothing.
Nothing to look forward to?
Nothing. Well, hopefully I got stuff to look forward to.
But you're not engaged. You no girlfriend. Nothing.
No.
I'm
Nothing.
sure it's not
How
tough
old are
for
you?
this guy to pick up the chicks.
Well,
still.
I know that.
37.
You're 37?
37.
God.
Yeah.
Way to go, bro.
37 and no commitments.
Dude, you should get a profile on Lava Life. You'll be all business.
What is Lava Life?
It's a thing.
I'm not
you
on
do,
Twitter.
pick
I'm
up
not on
chicks.
Facebook. I'm
You're
not
not?
nothing.
You should do the Twitter. It's actually kind
Twitter's
of fun.
fun. We'll set you up today.
That's what they keep telling me, that I should do the Twitter. I should tweet and everything. And Haven's trying to get me to do it too. So I'm
You
like,
should, dude. I'm telling you, it's fun, because what it is a non-committal conversation with a bunch of people who want to talk to you all the time.
Yeah.
So all you got to do is tell people when you're going to the bathroom.
I
or if
just
you had a
always
great
hear
meal.
these stupid pictures being sent out.
No,
and
that's what
everything.
Twitter.
It's
you don't
like,
have to do that for Twitter. I mean, unless you follow the porn stars and stuff. That's
it's
awesome.
really
Yeah.
But people, but people just seem to make really dumb mistakes. And
Yeah.
I pride myself on not being a dumb person.
Well, you remember
so-
Anthony Weiner? Remember when he sent pictures of his dong out to a bunch of
Exactly.
chicks, and then he's like, "Oh,
And
totally, it was
talk
my
about
dink."
jokes for years. A guy named Wiener sending. I mean, come on, really? I don't want to be, did you see Brett Favre's penis? I don't want that to be my penis.
No, well, of course you don't.
My
Did you
penis
see
is
it?
only going to be seen. No, I didn't.
It's not good.
I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
Oh, bless
Pretty
his heart.
tiny. I know.
Bless his heart, because it's all there is.
Bless his little heart.
Edge Appreciation Night tomorrow night, Air Canada Center. If you want to go to SmackDown, go check it out. Tickets are not expensive, and it is a good story. Local guy makes good, and we really appreciate it. Every time you come in here, dude, you're awesome. You're well spoken. Wish you all the best in the next thing you do, pal.
Thanks.
Yeah,
for having
good
me.
luck.
Appreciate it. See you at Pearl Jam tonight?
No.
Unless you can get us tickets.
I'll come to Pearl Jam if you can get me WWE tickets. Good to see you. We'll talk to you soon.
The Dean Blundell Show. Mornings.
It's so crazy!
On the Edge.